So what?
So what's the difference between 0.28800 and 0.141600?
Oh, right. Great question, Timmy. Let's talk about why not all eDPIs are the same. Okay, so you remember how I said the DPI had to do with printers? Well, now's the time you should start worrying about that. You see, way back in the day, printers would print using dots of ink on a grid to form basic characters and shapes. So, the more dots you could cram into an inch of space, the higher the resolution. The sensor on the underside of your mouse kind of works the same way. Only in this case, the dots per inch is an input and not an output. In other words, your mouse DPI setting is telling the camera underneath your mouse how high a resolution it should use to take pictures.
I'm sorry, the what?
Oh yeah, that little thing under your mouse? It's a little camera that takes a ton of pictures every second and converts the surface it sees into a basic pixel map. It then assesses that picture against the last one it took to see how much it changed, and thus how far your mouse has moved. The DPI setting tells the mouse how many pixels to divide each picture into before comparing for movement.
Okay, fine, but math is still math, isn't it?
Well, it comes down to the amount of information your PC is getting. At high DPI, your PC is getting a ton more information much quicker, which can make your mouse feel smoother or more connected. At low DPI, your crosshair could feel skippy or laggy. The smoothness of higher DPI also means that the sensor has an easier time tracking fast movements like quick flicks, which ironically means that your flicks might not actually move as far. So to compensate, you'll need to turn up your in-game sensitivity.
Okay, get it. So the mouse camera takes better pictures, and that means my mouse is faster but also slower. Does that mean I should always play at a higher DPI?
Well, from a purely technical perspective, yes, it's better. But practicing your crosshair placement and your movement is always going to have a way bigger effect on your gunfights than 2 extra milliseconds, Timmy.